Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and thank you for being here with me. I start out doing my readings by giving you a couple of messages that Spirit really wants you to hear off top, and then we'll go deeper into the tarot portion of your reading. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. You guys start out here with the Angel of Love here, okay? So you guys have the Angel of Love. This card talks about, you guys wanting love in your life. So even if you say you don't, a lot of you that are Virgos at this time do want love, right? That's why the Angel of Love appeared. However, when the Angel of Love appears, it is also a call for you to kind of love yourself and give yourself more compassion within yourself. That is how you attract love to you, right? It's not just about how you look. It's not just about the outside representation. It's about how you nourish and love yourself on the inside. And so when the Angel of Love comes in, they're trying to remind you that the way that you nourish yourself on the inside, the way that you love yourself and appreciate yourself, the more that you say great things about yourself on the inside, the things that you will not tolerate on the outside, is bringing that kind of love that you want into your life, okay, Virgo? So if you are looking for more compassion, someone that is, fair and balanced and treats you with the utmost respect, you first have to also do that within yourself on the inside, right? And the best way to do that is knowing some things to tolerate and what not to tolerate, right? It is not allowing certain things and old habits and old illusions that we have from the past when it came to our love lives, right? So a good number of you, if you wanted to hear about money, in this reading, to be honest with you, I can only pick up whatever Spirit is wanting me to pick up on, and it's not a lot about money. This is more about you and how you perceive love and how you allow yourself to be loved and how you love yourself, okay? That's why you have the Angel of Love here, Virgo. And I say that because you also got the Compassion card. So if you see this, it's like a common theme here. You also got the Let It Go card. So it's something that you need to let go of. And I do believe for some of you, it is the past pain and the past dealings that you've had when it comes to how you see yourself in your love relationships. It is past relationships that have hurt you or harmed you or hindered you in some way that has stopped you from fully embracing or allowing yourself to be fully loved and healed. And so that can come into you because secretly or silently Spirit is saying you want that, but yet it's not forming into your everyday or your reality. It's because it's something within you're still holding. So I'm going to read this to you. It says, Compassion, Virgo. Your heart expands when you offer kindness to yourself and to the world around you. True power lies in the understanding and the empathy that you give yourself and the world around you. Show unconditional love today to yourself and others, and offer support and kindness to yourself and others without expectation, okay? So they want you to kind of give, especially to yourself at this time, without any expectation. They want you to show up in the world without saying, hey, I did this for you, or trying to get this person to see you in a different light. I'm not saying all of you do that, but I'm just getting on what I'm getting out of this reading, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get deeper into the tarot portion of your reading, Virgo. You guys start out with the Moon card, and the Moon card talks about illusions or hidden emotions and things that we don't show in our everyday life. These are the things that we hide. These are our deep, darkest emotions and feelings that we, bury deep down, but they're there. And these deep down emotions have an ability to interfere with our everyday life. It has a fear to interfere with the relationships that we are in. It has an ability to affect how we see ourselves, right? So it says here, things are not as they appear, Virgo. Subconscious patterns and hidden emotions may be at play. So if you do find yourself at this time where you could be dealing with some kind of broken emotions or relationships or kind of things are not going in a certain direction that you had hoped. These are where this is coming from. So it's subconscious patterns. It's old things from the past, the old wounds and pains that you're still carrying. And a lot of you, this has something to do with your love life. And this is kind of block you from how you allow yourself to be loved. A lot of you feel like you need to protect yourself. So a lot of you distance yourself from love, or you just kind of, you say you keep yourself open, but a lot of times, you do want a deeper, meaningful relationship, but you're so heavily guarded here, Virgo. And it's because a lot of you have been wounded, or, felt like you've been hurt or betrayed by people. When it comes to, it could be family, from old family issues, and even past relationships. I have the Ten of Swords here. I have the Ten of Swords here twice, Virgo. So some of you have dealt with some kind of pain, betrayal here. If it's not recent, it's over, because this is 10. So this is something that has been built up over a period of time, something you have carried or dealt with here, okay? It's a call for you to walk away from that, though, that kind of emotional wounds or burdens, or that deep dark. You see that moon is still in the distance here. It's time for you to kind of turn your back on those old emotional pains and wounds that no longer need to be carried around with you. What it does, it causes you to kind of go through these cycles of, because I got the Devil card here. Okay, so this is toxicity. So toxicity is when you kind of keep doing the same thing over and over again and think you're going to get a different result. You show up, or you have the same experiences. It might be a different person, but you kind of get the same outcome. And that's kind of rooted from that old subconscious mindset, from the old things that we've experienced in the past. And we kind of tell ourselves that these things are going to happen anyway. This is why we try to limit our dealings with other people, right? We want that emotional depth, but we're also afraid of it. So we do certain things that we're unaware of that sabotages certain things and situations that come into our life, right? We block it, so to speak, and we end up having these cycles. For a good number of you, this is in your love life, because I have the King of Cups here. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign that is a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer in your life here for some of you. Okay, let's see who some of the people here. We can deal with I got a strong water and air energy. So some of you could be dealing with like I said, a water sign person, or Aquarius is strong here. So I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here also here. So we have Leo, and I have Taurus. So air and water. So some of you could be dealing with those people. That's the energy I have. I even have Capricorn here for some of you. Okay. Now, what you need to do, Virgo, if you are in this energy, Spirit is calling on you to kind of find a break free, to go deeper into your emotions here, to look at how you show up. And most importantly, on the outside, you can have this confidence and you can, have this, but on the inside, I feel like a lot of you are kind of wounded from your past here, right? And when you're wounded from your past, it doesn't matter how good you portray on the outside. Those things are still going to show up until you face them and deal with them. And the time for that is here, because I do have the Wheel of Fortune here, right? A lot of you could just be hanging out with friends, or you kind of withdraw, or you either go hang out with friends to try to distract you from some things here. All right. And some of you could have an Aquarius friend that, maybe you haven't been seeing, or, because this is showing up in reverse. But the star card here is either Aquarius, or the star card also represents healing, right? But this is in reverse. So this is not allowing yourself to heal. This is you focused on other things, or hanging out with friends, or drinking, or celebrating, or doing other things, than really going in and taking stock of your life and seeing what it is that you are, you need to detach from, or you need to change here. If something in your life is coming to an end here with the Destruction card, this is the Tower and Tarot. That could be, uprooting your foundation. I have 3 tens here with the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. So something in your life could be coming to an end here, Virgo, for some of you. It is some kind of realization that could be coming into the forefront. And Spirit is, I do feel like a lot of that is going to be in your relationship and emotional sectors in your life here, okay? There is a brand new opportunity for you to rebuild and have something new. You need to go down this path. That's a brand new path for you. That's the hand of God offering you this brand new path. It's not going to happen overnight, but you need to free yourself and go towards it. You have the star card here twice here, Virgo, where you do need to take a leap of faith in the unknown. You need to quit trying to control yourself or try to dictate a situation. I have a couple here. I have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here twice. And I have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you definitely, y'all are dealing with a good number of you. This has something to do with your relationships. And the Queen of Cups showed up in reverse. So if you females out here, for some of you ladies and females or female energy here, you're kind of in reverse here, right? You're not allowing yourself to heal. I think you're telling yourself, because maybe you've been emotionally wounded or scarred so much that you kind of don't want to deal with a relationship in that aspect. I think that you block yourself here from love. You want it, but you don't trust it. And Spirit is calling on you to call upon the angel of love to allow yourself to heal. So, it is a call for you to collaborate and work with other people. Some of you could be working with a person that is an authority figure, or they could work with law enforcement authority, or some of you could be dating your boss here, somebody you work with. Some of you could be collaborating here with an air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or dealing with this person, so to speak here, okay, for some of you, all right? It's very few of you, but that's what I'm getting. A lot of you either deal with a lot of misinformation or you tell yourself a lot of misinformation. Okay, a lot of you, and Virgos, you are very intelligent. Y'all are very intelligent and very creative here, right? You're very into details. And this is a time for you, Virgos, to really try to go in depth with who you are and see things for what they are. And allow yourself to be loved and allow yourself to love yourself on the inside here, right? So you can draw that energy to you. It says here, though, for the misinformation card here, because you do have this and you do have the moon card here, and that moon card showed up like 3 times. It says clarity is delayed. Beware of assumptions and miscommunications or misunderstandings here, okay? For some of you, all right? So some of you could be dealing with that within your partnerships here. And it doesn't even have to be a partnership. It could be anytime you're dealing with some kind of communication where you kind of don't trust something, or you're taking something out of face value. It's time for you to kind of go deep here, Virgo, and look at things for what they really are. I'm hearing that. You need to look at things for what they really are in order to know where it is that you're going, okay? Don't tell yourself certain things to try to shield yourself from the reality that you're in. Face that head on. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing. Trust your ability. And trust your intellect. You're very, intuitive, and you're also an empath, a good number of you Virgos. And, try to use that as a strength and to try to help you find the love that it is that you need. And you need that anyway. You need that love, Virgo, to help you if you are an empath, right? You have to allow yourself to get that love. And the first thing to do with that is to realize certain things, to be honest with yourself, and to allow yourself to heal and release what no longer serves you, okay? That is what I have for you, Virgo. I really know that is for a certain group of you who are experiencing that. Please check back. And again, thank you for being here, and I really hope this helped. Like, subscribe, and share. And bye for now.